Well. We got some of that yesterday. How are you? I'm feeling wonderful. I'm feeling somewhat delicious. We are going to talk about a few things here. I don't know how long I'm going to be. Not that long. I did happen to listen to the in-grade talk, and then Penis Breath was on. I did agree with Nelly about who you run with, but again, he's running with Noodles, who isn't exactly the best person to run with. I only have one person voice on this podcast, and that is Sweet Melissa. I gave douche twice, and then no more. Still calls and harasses, but I can deal with that later. What's this? I don't care. I don't care what the hell you do. Hello there, basically. I don't care. I'm going to unfollow. I don't care. Sorry about that. Hang on a second. I'll block. I don't care. I don't need you soliciting my young ass. Don't care. But anyways, the talk about the young lady of trying to go after children on YouTube. I've spoke about her, and we're going to get into that momentarily. We always want to thank our military men, the armed forces. Yes, yesterday was our birthday. Yes, I talked to Melissa. I understand that. It's the military, but it's also our country. I understand that. I told Melissa it goes both ways. But yes, yesterday was our country's birthday. I did a bike ride. I have stuff kind of come up, and we're going to talk about a video on this behavior. I'm going to work tomorrow. Probably maybe this weekend I'll do it when I leave work or something. I'll do a video later on. I was going to do it tomorrow. I'll forget it. I wanted to bring my camera with me, and I'll do it when I have time to do it. Anyways, so yeah, I've been in the military, Air Force, Army, the Marines, the Navy, the Merchant, the National Code Union. Thank you so much for the service of this country. Without you, okay? God bless that working class out there that work every single day. We appreciate it. We're out there working hard. All you guys do. And make good choices in life. You're here to run with, he said. Yeah. Okay, hang on a second. All right? And don't drink and drive. Right? That's what we're asking. Taking my pills for my ills. Did NFL show with Ted Talk. He called me today. I was leaving Alexandria and almost buried my truck in some mud, but I got lucky. It was full of a lot of stuff. About 8,000 pounds for a job. I was able to back out of there, so got that all done, and so it was all day. Worked an extra half hour. I'll probably leave early on Friday. So anyways, as I talked to you in the download here on a beautiful day, all of it has, I won $60 playing blackjack, and we had a great 4th of July. My father's grave, Mystic Lake, won 60. She won some money and went to the grave. We had ice cream, walked over a bridge. I want to film where I used to live off of Dakota and Edgewood, whatever it's called. Beautiful bridge they built back in 2020. So that was kind of cool. So I'm gonna go over there, and some things I want to video. A lot of things I want to do. I have videos out to December 6th. So I'm doing a lot of stuff. So I have spoke about this in the videos. You guys see both channels. I've always been a pro. Take care of your community. And this is not a community here. It's like-minded people. Ted the Talking Head. Why you hear his voice? Because we're like-minded people of George Zerg, the Delaware Destroyers. Like-minded. This is not a community. It's like-minded hatred. So this young lady, Colleen, okay? I see people now copycatting the apology, making fun of it. Yeah, it's wrong what she did, but she was coping with her poor choices like people with drugs, right? People do all the time. I used to drink a lot of alcohol. That was my problem, right? My problem. I dealt with it. My dad told me. But people are making fun of the apology. Do you understand what it's for? Just like when weddings have Every Breath You Take. That's not a good song to have. It's a stalking song, okay? Hello. Okay? Just like when I coach ref hockey, they'd always play the girls' hockey. They play Hit Me With Your Best Shot and She's a Beauty. Not a song for an 11-year-old hockey tournament. Get my point? The meaning of the songs. I was at a wedding one day. They danced to the Every Breath You Take. I'm like, you idiots. It's not what it's all about. I mean, we danced to She and I. That's what we did. It's She and I, man. Get it? But I just want to make this audio for you guys out there doing this. All these people are Cutie Pie and whatever, all these people, and I get it. I talked about it in a video and audio to you guys. I appreciate the views. I got a bunch today over on Spotify. Thank you very much. People come to me to hear what you're going to get music in the background, the echo. That's what I do here, okay? But it's this Colleen chick. I don't know why her channel is still there. I don't understand it. And if I get, Savage was doing it, she'd be, it's a Savage. Now it's wrong using this website to go after, to get children, I guess. I don't understand why you would do a video taking a condom out. I've before, you can have a channel that kids can consume and have fun. You don't do a video and a concert porn, no porn for 15-year-old kid. But see, it's just like there was someone Japanese weather chick that wanted to take her pants off and show her apple ass like a children thing. What the hell's going on with you? It's like, again, me bringing a spent con to the caddy shack. Hey, you guys, look what I did last night. No, not going to happen. People, for some reason, just love to be able to turn kids onto sex or drugs. I don't get it. I never smoked in front of children, like I said. Never. Let them find that out themselves. Not through this cowboy. Not through this cowboy. But I see people making fun of it's not. I get it was a ukulele. I get it. She was singing it. I've never had to make an apology because I've done anything on it would be stupid. I've done stuff, but I've never had to do an apology. But I think people that are making fun of the apology video, you're losing the point. And you think it's funny, laughing. It's not. It's not a funny thing. Because kids are taken advantage of in this country, but people really don't care unless they hear about it. Just like the submersible, still talking about it because people I speak of only know about what they see on YouTube. I worked today, drove almost 299 miles. I'm going to do a 9-hour shift. I'll be leaving the shop at 5 o'clock. Loaded for bear. I got to get my ass back. I'm loaded, done. Been on a sequence for 2 days. Guys are not happy, but I can't help that. We're doing some big jobs. We're busy as hell. It's going to kick into gear here. It's nonstop the next 6 months. We have 15 million that we're doing right now. We have 35 million in the hole. Be stuff to do. It's nonstop. Every time the shooting goes on, we get jobs. But I just want to say real quick: do people out there think it's funny of mimicking the thing? I saw some chick in a bathroom did one. Like, really, you think it's funny? I did a shout out there to what's her name? Did a video. Wandering Gypsies, called the show. I shoot a video. I shared it out. Good video, young lady. I didn't tell her to watch the whole thing, but she's out there still working hard. I know she's depressed because her money's down. God love her. Same thing with Wonder Hussy, and I get it. I work for a living. I get paychecks. I'm doing stuff. I have a wedding this weekend. It's going to be a lot of money. Party of 10 come from Oklahoma. She's from Minnesota. It'll probably be $5,000, give or take. I don't know. And I have welding. I get making money. I make money the old-fashioned way. Earn it. My mind is monetized, and so are my fingers. I am a monetized individual. So I just want to say, you people like CopyCats, shame on you. It's not funny what she's is trying to, this mistakes, choices of, you can communicate with your fans, but you commit in above the brow. Say, hey, thanks, man. Hope you had a good time. You don't use this website. This woman's channel, I don't know why it's not gone. Not canceling her. You're getting rid of her. If you're a gay man, I don't believe in canceling me because you're gay. I don't believe that behavior. This woman should be terminated because of what she's using this website for. Period. But for you to make fun of it and Jew around and say, hey, it's disgusting. There was some chick who used to do a podcast with her, and some chick made fun of her because she was bummed out that they were doing podcasts. They were pretty good looking one. It's like, yeah, way it goes. And I just talk about it. I play it back. I don't need to do all this behavior, wasting my time editing. I despise editing. I've been doing this with my phone. I'll just do it and done. Every day I do a video. I got cemeteries coming out. I appreciate all the views. So anyways, let's talk the Tard family. So I was listening to the Ingrade. And the Ingrade, Arizona's a new drug, right? And he has said many, many times, I'm not going to talk about penis breath. Real quick, I've said lean and listen. Lean in and listen. Ingrade, Mr. Drug, Mr. Con Man. That's my nickname. You can't use it. unless you call into my show and ask permission. I gave him that nickname. He's probably nicknamed the Weasel. Fat Boy. The boys can use it. Fat Boy's out there doing boring streams. I would tell his sister today, Mama Grizz, time to divorce your brother and send him to an old folk home. He's using his nieces to support his habits. Miss Grizz, time to send his ass down the road. Enough is enough. I want to carry his casket to the grave. The day he dies, I want to be a pallbearer. I want to carry that to the grave. I want to be a pole and let him down. So anyway, so he's bitching about Nelly. I've heard him many times. Bitch, right? Brought his mother of his son, of his kid in, and he was bitching today about this or that. And there was some good thing. Noodles was on with Nelly, right? So he was going on and on, bitching about, I'm not going to go on a live stream with you, but he goes on anyways, right? So Nelly did say something, I believe it. It's like, douche, I don't have him anymore, no more. And kiss my ass, right? You are your choices in life, right? You are your choices. You are who you run with. Okay? You are who you run with. Before, my dad told me that. I don't run with poor people. I don't run with people who hurt children. I work for a living. Okay? YouTube is fun. Talk about something. This is a really good show with Ted the Talking Head. Had a great time. Had the time of my life. It's not a community. Forget that. It's like-minded hating. Crazy people. That's all it is. So he had Noodles on. He's bitching who you run with. Noodles been known to say he likes to go overseas for children, I guess. And that's who you're running with, Nelly. But I will tell Nelly is on the point with Arizona. He's afraid to call out Pipsqueak. She's an evil, spiteful woman, for I have told, lost your children. Not good. Don't have children if you can't take care of them. That's all I'm saying before. I have known that I know of. When my brother's son had a child, I told him, they're both autistic. You can't do this. Beg you for adoption. I said, you've got to do it. Wait till a little later. They had a baby 4 years later. You've got to do it. I know it's your first grandchild, but you can't do this. And facilitated to adopt the young woman out. No, they were having sex every night. I was there for 2 weeks. And this was a long time ago, back in 2010. Sure enough, knocked up like a cheerleader. I have no children I know of, right? But she's a very evil, spiteful woman. He's afraid to call her out because they know his information. They've doxed each other's names. We all know Blind Ambition was in love with Memi R. I still want him to call the show. And what did you do? Did you send her nudes? I don't get it. If me and Sweet Melissa weren't married, hey, I'll come out and see you, honey. We'll talk dirty, but there's no nude. I've never done that before. I've never doxed anybody. People in my house, my wife and stuff. That is execution. Live in the 612, like it or not. If you won't take somebody out, protect them, then you're not a real man or a woman. I get trolling, I get it. But Nelly said a few smart things you already run with, but they're all evil. Penis breath, we all know what. He did the AI. I don't care. AI. Fine, go ahead. I don't care. Because what I was saying about his buddy. Okay? I mean, it's like, really? Bitch, please. I'm like, hang on a second. Hang on a second. All right, sorry about that. Okay. Getting some emails here from Rugburn. Anyways, but, yeah, he's afraid to, again, it's who you run with. He's afraid to call her out because guess what's going to happen? She will, because his own daughter, mother of his child, called Miss Nincompoop, the leader of the pack, auntie. That's how brainwashed that one. That's not your aunt, okay? It's not family. So he's afraid to call out Pipsqueak. The woman is evil and so is Penis Breath. He's not a very good liar. They all troll each other. And then the FBI thing coming in. These are evil people. We all know Penis Breath when he was Nelson Green. Like or not, he can deny all he wants. he did that in that AI because he knew he self-reported himself there. I could bring Dave 25 into a courtroom with anybody that was on that show. It's gone, but when he admitted it wasn't a big deal. He knows it. Okay? Penis breath. I don't know what he has in his mouth. Kicked out or smoked out teeth. I have no idea. He can't speak. I don't know. He's yelling and hollering. Played it up real well. But he was right. He's too afraid to go to MER. I wouldn't have her that any of these women, the arsonist, even Nellie. I mean, I don't know about what's her name, the chick that made a comment yesterday. Call the show. I want to know. I want to know. What's his name? The Blind Ambition loves Mercy. He's in love with her. Period. I don't know what the MER. Call the show, man. Have some guts. Because whenever I go into his live stream, rarely am I on a live stream. Very rarely. I'm not after the fact. I don't have time to sit there for 2 hours to listen to somebody rap on. I'll listen after the fact. Nellie was apt to be live because I was just getting done with work and I was loading my truck, so I was able to listen going in and out of the truck. Other than that, I would not sit at this desk, in this chair, in this house, in this city, in this state, and listen to somebody babble on with no teeth, with a penis in his mouth. Not going to do it. After the fact, because he always privatizes everything, which is dumb. Either you see what you see, or it's deleted. It is what it is, bitch, please. But this woman is evil, MER. She has pancaked herself. She ran with John Boy. She ran with Kruger, Edward. She wanted to be a part of the board. She used to send nudes to Douche, I guess. All kinds of... This woman that is part of the Tard family is an evil, spiteful woman who screams and out, who needs to be in a group home right along penis breath. Get up, take him to work, bring him back home, 1 hour on the internet and be done with it. And this is why these people need to work and need to start charging for live streaming. I have a contract through February of 2024. I don't buy. I was paying my way over in Blog Talk. Should have never done $800. I did $400 a year. I will pay for Spreaker. I will pay to play. But that's why we have a problem on here, because people just stream and yell and holler and tweet and threaten. These are evil people on the internet. They will dox each other because he's afraid. Yes, you are, Arizona. Feel free to call into my podcast. The number's out there, bitch boy. Have some balls the size of basketball. He just said he would never go again, but what he goes in the show. And Nellie was trying to get him to say, hey, he had to think about it to end it. He doesn't want to end it because he likes the drama, like AZ said. He didn't think about it. This isn't like somebody asked you to marry. I just cut people off. Douche will never be on my podcast. Never. I could give 2 F's. That guy could die tomorrow and I wouldn't care. I'd go to Fat Boy's funeral and pay respects to his sister and carry his coffin to the grave. He's got more legendary status on this video platform when he's yelling and hollering. That man's a G, whatever you want to call him. He's more fun, entertaining than half you idiots. I would give Fat Boy a live listen any day if I was going to create a show trying to have fun with the guy. But MER he's too afraid to say MER enough. I've had friends, a friend of mine that was, I was in the hair care business, and I would pick up the models and made sure their clothing was behind them. Everything was good at the hotel. I picked them up, brought them to the shoots, and everything's okay. Brought them to the airport. Thank you for coming. They were safe. We had a reputation that we took care of our models. And he was a photographer. And he got charged with harassment. And I asked him, it was misunderstanding. I never spoke to him again. Another friend of mine was looking at inappropriate behaviors. And I never spoke to him again. It's been 20 years. Never. I don't run with poor people. I don't run with drug addicts or criminals. I don't. Especially on this video platform. Savage is an evil woman. Yes, she's a board member. But never again. I didn't call in. Douche gave up my phone number, don't know why. Give it out to, he's just trash. People listen to a 10-hour show. Why? I don't know. But a woman, a pipsqueak, losing her 2 children, I don't get that. I'm sorry, but you go to the ends of earth for your children. If I had 2 children, I'd live under a bridge with them instead of above the bridge without them. Get my point? Hey, we grew up poor. My dad made a lot of money later on, and they hit it big, and we've been wealthy, but we worked for supper to get there. We never went without before we hit it big. We never lived above our means. I don't live above my, I don't worry about money. I don't have to worry about it. I work like I'm poor. I'm motivated like I need money. Money I'll make tomorrow on the side, and also the thing I'll get on after the wedding on Sunday will be large, both in cash and on the board. I work like I'm poor. I work like I'm scared we're going to lose my house. But these people are 20 on 4 off. This is their life where I'm at. This is their life. They have nothing outside life. I went for a bike ride for 5 videos. Will be up way into December. It was a great time. The 9-mile bike trail. Did 5 videos. You saw me come up, and I got the preview coming up. Spent a lot of time with my wife, and then I biked for an hour and a half for my YouTube channel. But these are evil, spiteful people that turn on each other. They will turn on their own children, their own family, their own husbands, whatever. They don't care because their whole life is on YouTube, streaming nonstop. Hey, I like to talk about it. I listen to both these idiots. Both need to be in the care of a doctor. But Peter's Breath was right. He's too afraid to go back to them and say stop it, but they won't because they love it. They're evil. They love what they do. And they'll turn on you, your real name, your Facebook. They do it on troll accounts. All you guys do. You're a bunch of effing liars and evil people who could give 2 Fs. And you should be embarrassed and ashamed of yourself. But when you have no shame, you have no embarrassment. You have none. But he was right. It's who you run with. But he has noodles on there? Are you kidding me, Penis Breath? Look what you're doing. And he said something, Noodles, that you agree, that when people that pick it on leave, they have nothing to talk about. I mean, I rip on Fat Boy. What that weird got arrested, what his name is, Sarax, what the hell his name is. I wouldn't even want to put him on my show. But you have Noodles on, who's not exactly all there. What's going on with you, Penis Breath? No, I hear you. Your sister supports your ass. Get a real job, man. Monday through Friday. Go make some money. Go drive a dump truck. Get a Class B. A real job. Begging be a bus driver for 6 months. Get your Class B. Learn to drive. Then go dump truck, Class B. Get really good money. Go be a machinist. I don't know. They're begging for plumbers all over the place. But you can't get off YouTube. In fact, Pipsqueak won't. Arizona won't. They don't leave the house. I guess she lost her children. I don't get it. I mean, it's just weird. I don't get it. But when you're so used to trolling on YouTube, until they start charging for live streaming, Tina D will go away. 1 hour. You have to have like a whole shitload of subs, like a million before you can live stream. They'll all go away. They won't pay. Let them go over to Kick. Let them go. Make YouTube fun again. Get rid of live streaming. And all these trolls can go away. We won't hear Arizona whining, Penis Breath whining, MER yelling, Blind Ambition lusting over whatever the hell her name is again. I beg of you all to get a job. I beg of you to leave the house. I beg of you to do something substantial in your life. Apply for a job, please. And I mean bitch, please. It just blows me away with these people. It just blows me away. I mean, he was right. I mean, who you run with, but she's not going to give that up. He's too afraid of her. He's afraid of her. He's afraid of Pipsqueak. I guarantee it. ESPN. There you go. All right. Hang on a second. ESPN News. Dallas Cowboys. NFL podcast. All right. It's never ending, man. with these people, never ending. And they just can't stay away. They go from stream to stream. I mean, he got done streaming and right away Penis Breath did. And then he gets on and Penis Breath have the balls to say, it's over. I got to think about it? It's like you go for a job and they offer, then you have to think about it. It's yes or no. Will you marry me? Yes or no? No, yes, whatever. But MER? She'll turn on AZ tomorrow. Tomorrow. She'd take out her own parents to get a liver. That's how shameful this woman is. Screaming and hollering. The woman is spiteful. And a major bandwagon rider and a biggest pancake eater. That's why she's so large. She's not a taco. She's a pancake. Because she looks like a round little pancake, 5'4". The traveling gypsy, wandering gypsy, even Carolyn RV, I don't watch really all three of them, and also Wonder Husky. Those three ladies and other women I know out there working hard, and it's great. They're out there making content for people. Do more in 8 hours. These three women that are out there about trying to make a living, that's great. Then they do more in 6 hours. And this woman, Pipsqueak and Penis Breath and AZ together doing a week. Trust me. Those three women are out trying to make it, and I get it. Good luck. But those three women do more on YouTube than these idiots could do in a week. Because they're evil. And they're mean. And they're spiteful, and they'll turn on anybody for anything. You are who you run with. You're right, Penis Breath. You're right. Yes. How much time? Really? Okay, give me 5 more. We're sitting on the grill tonight. We got fish tonight. I do got to get my videos up, so I'm going to probably end this probably early. But I was going to wait, but I want to get this done. I did NFL with Ted. I want to shout Ted out there. Almost died. We had a little conversation. We had a great NFL podcast. I love doing with him because he's so good at it. He's so fun. Makes it much better. We talk about ESPN for the curse. No one cares. But it's just like I did the Savage audio on her when she was bitching about gay people and she's got a gay daughter. But you can't have both ways. Penis Breath, Nelly. You can't. Look who you had on your show. Are you afraid of him too as well? They're both afraid of personal stuff. You want to get my stuff out? It's called execution. You want to put her arm in danger? I will come and I'll execute anybody, anytime. Like I said, the day, God forbid she goes first or I got cancer, there will be people just all of a sudden, oh my God, where'd this person go? It's the way she goes. You can't expect to do things and not have accountability for your actions. None of these guys have accountability. They love the drama. Because that's all they know. They don't read the paper. They don't bother to go outside and talk to people. I read, I travel, I meet people. I met lots of people today. Probably saved a kid to get his head crushed on the job site. I said, move your head, man. Kicked his head out of the way. I shook a hand of a veteran, a Vietnam veteran. Union City for gas. Walked over, I said, welcome home, sir. He goes, thank you very much, son. I go, you're entirely welcome. He was there from 67 to 68 for 2 years. Welcome to home. Met a man. Bought him a pop. Said, your money's no good here. He goes, thank you. Would you guys do that? Would you walk over and shake a hand of a veteran of the foreign wars of Vietnam? Go listen to the nurses. Do me a favor, Pipsqueak, Arizona. Go type in nurses from Vietnam and sit back and shut up and listen to what these women, a man with no arms, no legs, you're going to live, met him years later in a wheelchair. She saved his life. Have you been to the wall? Doubt it. Have you listened to a veteran? Doubt it. Because you have no idea. Like Fat Boy. He's disrespected 9/11 victim. Disrespected our military and the men and women in blue. Killed dogs. Didn't care. That punk that he is. The day he dies, evil will go down. And all that's left of that family is Satan's granddaughter. his niece, the eldest, belonged to the group home. Middle one, pickle jar, lean and listen, sweetheart. Run away, run away. Miss Grizz, divorce him and put him in, but see, that's the money. The girls are supported too. All three are supporting that family right now. All of them are supporting the family. But this YouTube drama, this Tard family, they're evil and they will turn on anybody, anytime. They could give 2 Fs. Just like with Blind Ambition, Blind Nation, right? Raising money, right? Remember that behavior? It didn't go anywhere. Who gives 2 Fs with the cups? I give away things. I've never asked for money from anybody. No Cash App here. Share it. Like it. Throw it out there on Twitter. Make a comment down below. I don't care. I cut people off here on this video website. No more. Me and Melissa made up. Yeah, I said some dumb things, but we are grown. These are grown ass people. But he's too afraid of Pipsqueak. He's too afraid of other people. That one chick, butt punch his girlfriend. What her name is? It's the lead bitch. So afraid. She's not your aunt. This is a guy who fathered a child. I fathered with his stepdaughter. I still love. He did that AI. Oh boy, you really hurt me, penis breath. You really hurt me. And he tried to unallocate from his behavior with Lisa Lynn. Because he knew it was right. I won't forget that. And that's why he brought it up, because he knows it's no fun, just like with Colleen. But this Tard family is kind of fun to watch. We all know Blind Ambition is in love with that chick. What her name is again? I can't remember what her name is. In love with her. And again, he called fire dude's place business. Why? Just Dave, he was a good firefighter. What the hell business is yours, bitch boy? What the hell's the business of yours, bitch boy? What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? But he was right on a few things that you are who you run with when you are in your life who you run with. I have a very small circle of friends in real life. I have my circle, and then I have acquaintances. These are my friends. I have a couple of YouTubers I talk outside the circle that I would never, ever, ever tell you about. But I wouldn't dare talk to, if they want to call the show, feel free. Feel free, Pipsqueak. Feel free, AZ. I dare you, bitch boy, you little gutless little pig. I dare you to step up and disown MER. But you know what she'd do? She'd turn on you. But who gives 2 Fs? Who cares? Disown this spiteful little bitch. I'm a lone wolf. I run alone. Pick up a paper. Read in your community. This is not a community, AZ. Like-minded people that hate. Like-minded haters. A message board where I met Ted the Talking Head. Like-minded people on that website. I met a lot of good friends. Like-minded was George Thorogood. When I was podcasting, I met Zane B. Like-minded people. Sports. The Chicago Blackhawks. Like-minded. This is not a community. Please, for the love of God, quit using that. The AG drama. The man is effing dead. Build a bridge and get over it, for Christ's sake. Kid behind the camera's channel is dying worse than mine is going anywhere. Wonder Hussy has more credibility on this video platform than he ever will have. If she's honest, she is what she's, a goofball. Wandering Gypsy, trying her best to grow. And Colleen should be deleted. Start getting rid of troll accounts. Start charging for live streaming. These people, the Tard family, go to kick. God, please, please clean it up. Go. Please, I beg of you. We've been on a while. I gotta get going. But thanks to the military, the armed force, all the branches, the Air Force, Army, and Navy. Don't drink and drive, plus safe sex, all we're asking. For real, Pilch, thank you guys very, very much. I'm out of here. Bitch, please. I mean, bitch, please. You out here, you run with. I'll see you guys all later. I'm out.